Good morning. This is Alexis Parker sitting in with Giovanni Gallucci and Chloe Dawn, and this is the Daily Trend Report.
Morning. You've got that look like the weekend paid off.
It did. I shot a two-piece band at a dance hall out past the flats Saturday night. Amber light, dust hanging in the air. Best frames I've gotten all summer.
Morning, both. I spent Sunday steaming a rack of vintage denim, so my hands already did their work for the week.
Then let's put the rest of us to work. Today, YouTube starts treating photos like video, the FDA comes for the caffeine label, and a shoe brand's lifeguards just outproduced a movie studio. Alexis, you're up.
So the one I couldn't put down this morning. YouTube confirmed photo carousels are going into the Shorts feed. Up to 10 photos per post, 15 seconds of licensed music underneath, text overlays on top. Eddie flagged it, and Travis had it too, with the Help Center changelog to back it up.
And the timing matters. This rolled out to eligible creators over the holiday weekend, so the surface is live right now and almost nobody's feeding it yet.
Walk me through the surface part, because a photo post landing in a video feed sounds like a bug.
It's the opposite of a bug. YouTube just rebuilt the Instagram photo dump inside Shorts. Carousels are the highest save format Instagram has. Saves are the strongest signal a platform can harvest because a save means somebody plans to come back. YouTube wants that behavior in its own house, and platforms only ever pay for behavior one way: reach.
The music part is what got me. 15 seconds of real, licensed audio on a still image. That's video-grade dressing on a photo.
Kendall called it the format stack shift, and she's got it right. The line between a photo post and a short is dissolving. A carousel now carries sound, carries text, and rides a recommendation engine that was built for video. You get video distribution without ever shooting video.
There's precedent here too. TikTok photo mode, Instagram photo posts back in the day. Both handed early movers reach they never earned again.
Same playbook, third run. New surfaces are generous at launch because the algorithm is starving for inventory. That generosity has a shelf life. And it's measured in weeks, not quarters.
The 10 photo cap changes the writing too. You're pacing a story now, not dumping a gallery.
10 slides is a narrative budget, so spend it like one. Open on the question, spend 8 slides answering it, and close on the one frame worth saving. The photographers in the room already know this. Sequencing is the whole craft.
How does anybody know it's working, other than vibes?
2 numbers, saves, and how many strangers subscribe off a photo post. Give it 2 weeks of consistent posting and those 2 numbers tell you whether this surface belongs to you.
What about a brand with no YouTube channel to speak of? Is this worth starting from zero?
The Shorts feed doesn't check your subscriber count at the door. It checks the first hour of signals on the post. A 0 subscriber account with a carousel people save is going to beat a 100,000 subscriber account posting wallpaper. That's the whole reason to move now.
Any tripwire before people go dump their whole archive in?
One big one. Music licensing reads different for commercial accounts. Verify what your account class can legally attach before you port 50 posts. The brand that gets that wrong gets muted, and a muted carousel is just a slideshow.
All right, what do we do with it?
3 things you can actually do today. 1. Pull your 10 best Instagram carousels ranked by saves, not likes. Rebuild the top 3 as YouTube image posts with library audio this week, while the feed's still hungry.
2. If you're a food brand, shoot the recipe as 10 stills instead of a video. 1 step per slide, music underneath, a text overlay carrying the instruction. The save is the point.
3. Treat slide 1 like a hook, not a cover. Text overlay asks the question, slide 2 starts answering it. If slide 1 is your logo, you already lost the swipe.
So mine this morning is a label story. The FDA put caffeine labeling on its 2026 priority list, with draft guidance targeted by the end of the year. Jamie pulled it first, and Clark and Travis both landed on it too.
Here's the part most people don't know. Right now, caffeine only has to appear in the ingredient list when it's added as a standalone ingredient. No amounts, nothing on the front. You can sell a can with 300 milligrams in it and never print the number anywhere a shopper would see it.
And the backdrop is heavy. Texas opened an investigation into Celsius over Alani Nu in June, after a 17-year-old died. That's part of what pushed this up the agency's list.
It is, and we'll give that the weight it deserves. That's a family's loss, not a marketing angle, and nobody should build content on it. What operators need to read is the direction of the rule. Disclosure is moving from a brand value to a regulatory expectation.
So where does that leave the clean label side of the shelf?
In the best seat in the house. When the government forces the whole shelf to tell the truth, the brand that was already telling it doesn't have to change a thing. Everybody else has to explain what they were holding back.
So the honest operator just got handed an advantage they already paid for.
Paid for it years ago, in smaller margins and harder shelf fights. And watch what happens next. The big energy players will find transparency the way some folks find religion the night before the revival. Late, loud, and hoping nobody checks the attendance record.
There's more on that same agenda, too. Travis had the healthy claim and an ultra-processed definition sitting right next to the caffeine item.
Which tells you caffeine is the opening act, not the whole show. The short ingredient list is finally getting a referee.
Does this reach past the neon cans, the ready-to-drink lattes, the protein coffees, the sparkling teas?
It reaches the whole cooler. Anything with a stimulant in it and a functional promise on the front is in scope. And the brands with nothing to hide should be rooting for it because right now they're competing against labels that get to stay vague for free.
There's a youth angle in the coverage, too. A lot of the scrutiny is about how these drinks get marketed to teenagers.
Which is where the industry earned this. When your can looks like candy and your caption sounds like a pre-workout dare, you don't get to act surprised when a regulator reads it the same way a parent does.
What about the difference between added caffeine and the caffeine that's just in the coffee or the tea?
That's exactly where the guidance gets interesting. Coffee and tea wear their caffeine naturally. It's the blends and the proprietary formulas that hide theirs. And guidance like this drags the milligram math into daylight. Every can in the cooler that says clean energy with no number under, it's about to read as evasion.
So the play for a small functional brand this week?
Don't wait for the mandate. Print the number now, big, front of the pack, and market the honesty. Beat the rule and you own the trust. Wait for the rule and you look dragged into it.
Okay, here's what to actually do with all of that. 1. Print caffeine per serving on the front of the pack, then film the reveal. 30 seconds, founder on camera. Here's the number. Here's why we're not waiting on Washington to make us say it.
2. Build one carousel that puts your numbers next to the category's fine print. Make it screenshot clean so people save it and send it. That share does your arguing for you.
3. Ask the major AI assistants how much caffeine is in the top drinks in your category. If your disclosure page isn't what they cite, write the plain language answer page this week. The machines quote whoever says it clearest. This is the one I'd sit with today because the same lesson landed twice this week. Once as a win, once as a faceplant. Start with the win. Olukai, the Hawaiian footwear brand, has a docuseries called On Guard, and the stars are real lifeguards who field test the shoes at work.
How real are we talking?
Working lifeguards. Names, beaches, shifts. 7 episodes live as of July 2nd, including a father-daughter lifeguard episode. Eddie ran the numbers. The series beats the brand's own average engagement and watch time, and the Luke Shepherdson episode is closing in on 50,000 views on YouTube.
And the faceplant?
A24, the film studio that built its whole name on craft, got caught leaning on AI-generated content this week, and the backlash became the story. Travis's report caught it. The fans doing the policing were the exact people who bought the handmade promise in the first place.
Why does the Lifeguard series work when most ambassador programs feel like ads with extra steps?
Because the lifeguard isn't performing a review. She's doing her job, and the product happens to be on her feet while she does it. That's proof with a pulse. A durability claim lands different when the person making it pulls people out of the water at Waimea Bay. You can't render that.
There's a community layer under it, too. Lifeguarding in Hawaii isn't a gig. It's a respected profession. The brand tied itself to people the whole community already looks up to.
And that's borrowed trust done right. They didn't rent a famous face and hope the audience transferred the feeling. They stood next to people who earned theirs the hard way and let the work speak. The series is product testing you can watch.
7 episodes sounds like a production budget, though. Can a small brand actually afford the format?
It's a camera following a shift. That costs less than one celebrity post, and it compounds instead of evaporating. The data's been saying this for a while. People with real credibility convert better than rented reach, and Eddie's report had the backdrop number. 52% of consumers pull back the second they suspect content came out of a machine.
What's the food version of the lifeguard?
The farmer, the pitmaster, the line cook who preps your sauce at 5 in the morning. Every brand has somebody whose workday is the demo. Most brands walk right past that person to go hire an actor.
And the A24 side of the lesson?
Audiences punish hardest the brands that sell the real thing and get caught faking it. If the machine touches your content, say so before a commenter says it for you. Disclosure stings for a day. Getting caught stains. 3 moves before we wrap. 1. Find the person who already uses your product hardest at their actual job and shoot a pilot episode on a phone. Their day, not your pitch. If it feels like an ad by minute 2, start over.
2. Make it a show, not a post. Number the episodes, keep the title format, publish the same day every week so the audience learns where to stand.
3. Write your AI disclosure line today. One plain sentence in the caption anywhere the machine helped. It's cheap insurance, and lately it reads as confidence.
That's the show. If your brand needs this kind of engine, it's what I build. Short-form video, carousels, articles, and daily podcasts like this one, produced and shipped every day without a committee in sight. Gallucci.net or DM at gallucci.net on Instagram or LinkedIn.
Go print your numbers.
And go post some photos where the videos live.
Talk tomorrow.